a legend Tupac was. Like, I decided, like, but looking back on everything, he was always focused. Excuse me, can I grab a chair? Because I gotta, I'm gonna say, let me grab a chair. So, I have to do this because it'd be disrespectful if I didn't. I need glasses, I'm older now. All right, so first, I would like to thank Interscope Records, H.M. Gregory, Layla Steinberg, Sloop, McCall, Nzazi, Malonga, Chopmaster J, Jimmy, Smoothie Smooth, R.I.P., Dion, R.I.P., this is Tupac's first DJ, DJ Fuse, Jeremy, Big Money Otis, Pee-wee, Kent, Ronise, Steve, Money B, Tupac. But last but not least, Shock G.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for
Shock G.
It wouldn't have been a Tupac. He would have disagreed. Excuse me. We've had many conversations, me and Shock, about Tupac and what it would have meant when him coming out. He said he would have came out regardless. It was God's destiny. I was like, but not if he didn't come out of our camp. Our camp nurtured him to be who he is. I don't think if he would have came through any other vein, he would have been the person he was. So with that being said, yeah, I was a dancer. I got recruited at 18, right out of high school, and Sloop contacted me and my friend Steve. We were classmates in Berkeley High, and it was for the Do What You Like video shoot. Yeah. So we was like for real professionals because we was dancers before I've danced for Too Big MC, I've danced for Dangerous Dame, I've danced for the Delinquents. These are all Oakland-based groups. Come on, baby. And yes, sir. So we was a team, me and Steve. So they called the Sloop called and was like, yeah, we could Do What You Like video shoot is tomorrow, but we need one of y'all on one day. Y'all the next day we was like, nope. We a pair. Right? We don't do it together, we didn't do it. So that's why I wasn't in that video. So some time passed from that video shoot to the Humpty Dance. Yeah. So we was doing a show with this guy named Rex. It was in Modesto. And Tony was there. I think In Vogue. And I think it was, In Vogue. So we was doing our thing, whatever. So Shockman was there. So after we got off stage, we excited. We was always excited at the show. And Shock was in the elevator. He was like, what you doing here, man? Like, you my dancer. I was like, dude. He's like, man, you my dancer, dude. He's like, you got the video shoot next week. You need to be up there. So it was in San Francisco, the Humpty Dance. That was a big area video shoot. Everybody in the Bay was there. Like, it was no extras. It was Berkeley, Richmond, Oakland, San Francisco. That was it. It was no extra people. And it was at this club in the city. I don't know if it was closed down or not. But yeah, so you had dance crews there. So the video shoot was the video shoot, but we didn't know at the time that they were recruiting dancers. Like we trying out for nothing. Like we was really the best team, Razzle Dazzle. We had like really, everybody know his ass. And so Kim Cloud was there and FBI and all of these dance groups. And we was watching them, they was just battling each other. We already did our battles with them, we always know. Okay, whatever. We just standing there looking. And then the Shock cut the music. He was like, what y'all doing? Like, nothing. He's like, why y'all ain't dancing? Oh, what do you mean? He's like, oh, this is a competition. Oh, really? He's like, oh, yeah, okay, cue the music. And we did our thing, and the rest was history. We got recruited straight. We went straight to Shock House probably a week later, and he gave us the tour itinerary. And we was going to Tokyo and Japan, and Shock was fantastic at vision. He wrote the whole tour out, where we was gonna be placed, where everybody's standing. But the overseas aspect of the tour didn't happen. So we just did the national tour. So we did the Bud Fest. This was 1990. And so, yeah, we all got on a bus, all those guys I named, and we went from California to New York on a bus. So we was on the road for 120 days. And we went to probably 45 states. I've been everywhere to get everything. And it's crazy too. When we went to LA first. And 50,000, we was headlining. 50,000. It was BBD, Pebbles, anybody you can name, it was there. And the stage was probably 4 stories high, so it's like dangerous. Like, you could like die. So, our little part come up, and I just see Tupac out the corner of our eyes. And he's like, he just was looking like to see if we really was going, that was our first real professional thing. So after the show, you always have a debriefing of how the show went, right? And he was like, man, you niggas, y'all wasn't even scared. You niggas just got up there. And it was just so funny how animated he always was. Like, he was scared, And then after that, we kind of bonded, so stayed at the state when we rocking. So when we get to Philly, Tupac, I kind of just started to recognize who he was. He always seemed like he knew what to do. We was all in the same age. Shock probably was the oldest of all of us, other than Atrium and the management. So Shock was probably 4 or 5 years older than me, but yeah, we always in the same age group. But Tupac just moved like he knew what he was doing. I used to just watch him like, man, how do you know? He's like, come on. So me, him, and this guy, Big Stretch died. He's the guy that was on that song, Pain, with Tupac. And we used to go everywhere. We used to just hang out as 3 and had a whole bunch of conversations. And I didn't realize it, but looking back now, you could see how driven he was. Yeah. All that weed smoking and shit he was doing, that was a hobby. He was focused. I'm telling you, this dude, one time we was in Richmond, gray box there, San Journal too. That's Money B Mother, right there in the 3rd row. Tupac, we was in Starlight Studio. This is in Richmond. This was when he spelled his name with a 2, so I never believed his name was Tupac. It was 2 PAC, 1 T-U-P-A-C. So this dude, we drinking 40s, smoking weed. When we go to the studio, I kid you not, he recorded The Lunatic, Crooked Ass Niggas, and Soldier Story in 24 hours. I woke up about 2 in the morning. I'm drunk, and I look up. He mixing the music. 7 a.m. I get it all. That's it. It's a wrap. He did 3 songs in 1 day. Wow. That's how hard he was. A hard worker. If you know him or if you met him or you brush shoulders, his greatness was his drive and discipline for what he was doing. It looked random, like he was sporadic with his movements, but he knew exactly what he wanted to do. He knew exactly who he was. And so when we did a lot of spot date shows too as well, like MTV Raps, the Apollo, we did summer jams and stuff like that. So we get to New York, and this is the end of the tour. So he's like, come on, Mike, me, him, and Stretch. We walking down Tupac. He didn't have a lot of money then, so he was buying jewelry. There was silver. Every jewelry store, every time we go to town, we had a jewelry store. It's crazy. So anyway, we in New York City. So if you're a rap fan, you go into all the places you hear on the radio, right? So we went to Severo's Pizza. You hear that all the time, Severo's. So all of a sudden, A.B. walk up, Trench, Latifah, and they was like, oh, what's up, Tupac? What y'all doing out here? He's like, oh, no, we moved. Those his friends. Yeah. They not people he met on the road. They like, so we went to the place where you knock on the window, they slide the shit over, hand your weed out. It's really like that. It's really like that. It ain't bundles, like it's like not cold, not who is it? And it was smoking weed. So the night of we was doing the Apollo, we go up the stairs in the attic. So it was nice and smooth, Ice Cube, a Gang Star, us, and I think Chubb Rock. We was up in there talking, and they were saying that Ice Cube was the first rap artist that New York embraced from California. If you could believe that. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. So, anyway, so we're in the room talking about that, back and forth around there. It was time to go on. We did our show, came back out. Under shock informed me and Steve that we can't pay us anymore to be dancers. It's like we still need y'all, but we can't do it. We can't pay you. So Tupac said, "Man, you can rap though." Like, really? He's like, "Yeah, you can rap." He's like, "Just mean what you say." He's like, "Mean every word."
For real.
So I'm trying to put a couple albums out. Any artists know we got a lot of material out here, and it didn't go anywhere. And I finally was able to get on Digital Underground albums later and record.
Yes.
And I'm proud of that. But what I did take from what Tupac was doing, like when he did songs with Breed, he was everywhere. He always was working. Always was working. And I take that with me today. I work hard, and I just try to make sure I try hard and do my thing, regardless, because that kind of work ethic, you will always be successful in anything you try to do. I don't care if you're trying to be a dog catcher. If you work hard, and especially if you invested in yourself, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. That's what I see with that guy. But I can tell you stories about when he was dating Yo-Yo or he was dating. Man, there's just too many stories to name, and it ain't even about me. It's about him. But I just feel privileged that just to share the stage and do that many shows and hang out with him and my mother knowing him and my family. It was more than me being a band member. We really was family.
That's right.
Amazing. But that's my time, y'all.
All right.